Hey everybody, this is Chris Hill coming to you from 2019 SEMA show here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Wanted to take this opportunity to show you guys the Supra. A little bit about myself. I'm from Chicago, Illinois. I've been a car builder for about 16 years. Most recently a 1400 horsepower Nissan GTR, and last year I was here with Prior Design and B-Forged with a Ferrari 458. But on to 2019, the Toyota Supra. I ordered my Supra back in January and started working with a local dealership in Chicago. Ended up working with the region and then finally the headquarters in Texas to receive the very first Toyota Supra in the country. It is number 152 of 1,500 launch editions in the United States. Soon after I got the confirmation that I was getting the car, I actually started contacting builders and manufacturers for parts for the support, because I knew I was building this for SEMA. So my teammate Brian and I started getting a hold of Pandem, Rocket Bunny, obviously Rohana for the wheels, Toyo tires, all the staple sponsors that are always behind big builds like this. Mira-san, the founder and developer of Rocket Bunny and Pandem, actually let me know that I was getting the first Pandem kit in the world, posted it up on his Instagram, and the build really took off from there. So what we wanted to do is we kept this under wraps for a long time. We haven't shown any pictures of it, mainly because we are just garage builders. We don't have the, the resources and the funding of like the big YouTubers. So we kept it really under wraps because we wanted to make sure that no one was able to see the car and try to one-up it or anything like that. So what we went with is a full 3M gloss atomic teal wrap with a livery edition design on it. We knew there was going to be a lot of solid color cars here at SEMA, especially with the A90 Supra, and we wanted to really kind of change the game. So we had Flat Hat 3D, who's got some of the best renderings in the world, work on the design of the car, and this is what he came up with. It's an amazing design. I love the offset of the yellow and how it kind of brings out the curves in the car. We went the gloss black down the side, and again the 3M atomic teal, gloss atomic teal on the rest of the car. Now, if you take a look, the car is on airlift performance suspension. That entire kit was developed on the car. Beyond that, you have the version 1.5 lip from Pandem and Rocket Bunny. And then actually, once we put that lip on the car, we found out that it wasn't flowing the way that we wanted it to flow. So what we did is we got a hold of Mira-san at Pandem, and said we needed some side splitters. They weren't developed yet. He went to the drawing board, got us a 3D CAD design, and custom built these off of version 2.0 of Rocket Bunny. So we're the only people in the world with those side splitters. He came to the car yesterday, checked it out. He signed the dashboard, he signed the front fender, and started talking to us about the new canard design that he's going to have out for the car that we're getting the first of. It's going to flow into the front version 1.5 lip and just set the car off. So we're really excited about that. Another really cool thing that happened to us here at SEMA is yesterday in the morning, Toyota actually announced the Toyota Supra of SEMA. They took 3 of the best 50 Supras here at SEMA, and we received 3rd, and we were the only privately built car that got in the top 3. We were inched out by Greddy with an amazing car and white line suspension. So both very cool cars, but just to be present and up in the ranks with these guys is just a huge honor in itself. So, all right, so a little bit about this car. It's obviously got the Pandem Rocket Bunny wide body kit on it. First in the world. It was just a huge honor to have Mira not only come and sign it, but also post up on his Instagram that we were getting the first kit in the world. I actually had the kit 2 months before I got the car, so it was sitting in the garage and I just had to sit there and look at it, which was a complete killer. The car is sitting on a brand new set of Rohana wheels. It's got the airlift performance suspension, and then it has an R1 logoed brake rotor on it as well. Inside we have the Takata carbon fiber seats and the Takata racing harness with the anti-submarine technology in it. They fit amazing. It was really hard to get seat brackets for this because they didn't make any yet. So we had to custom make them off of a set. But very cool, very nice seats. Up front, we had some custom stuff done here as well. We have the Cusco engine harness, or I'm sorry, engine brace. B-Rogue actually built us out a complete titanium intake box and intake, and then we have the EPI Racing carbon fiber engine cover. Car with a stock turbo is on an AEM meth injection kit on E60. It was at one point the highest horsepower stock turbo Supra in the world. As soon as it gets back from Vegas, we'll be putting on the new big boost turbo that's rated just under 950 horsepower. And we have the Carrillo rods and pistons in the car right now. So we have a forged H-beam rod. So very cool design, front and rear tow hooks. And we custom designed a set of splitter supports simply because the ones that come from Rocket Bunny are just kind of threaded rods, so we wanted to put something a little bit more custom together. We went all out with it, even designing wheel wells for the car and where we cut the car up. You'll see a lot of the kits haven't gotten to that type of design just yet, but we wanted to make it super clean. So we did design custom inner wheel wells for the car all the way around on the kit. So let me take you in the back and show you the exhaust. So again, we have another Cusco tow hook in the back, fully wrapped with the same yellow that's on the car. We have the Boost Logic F16 full titanium exhaust. There's two of these exhausts in the world right now. One of them is on Rutledge Wood's car in the Toyota booth, and the other one's right here with me. So full titanium exhaust. I think it weighs just about 21 pounds for the entire exhaust. It is Boost Logic exhaust all the way back, and then these F16 tips. They actually came on the the F1 exhaust for the GTR out of Boost Logic that I loved and asked for this kit, so he hooked me up with that. Incredible sound. The car runs on a Horsepower Freaks tune, or tuning software, and a custom tune from HCP Performance, a man out of the Netherlands, I believe, that out of Holland, that did our custom tune using Pro Tuning Freaks. Just an unbelievable amount of power, and totally love the car. So thanks for checking it out with me. So coming from the GTR to the Supra, there's a very big difference in the car. And the craziest thing is when people ask me, what do I like better, the Ferrari, the GTR, the Supra, I'm going to tell you that there is really no comparison or likeness to the GTR with the Supra. The Supra is way more like the Ferrari 458. Very nimble, very planted car. The GTR is a lot bigger body. All right, the Supra really just doesn't feel anything like it. I'm going to tell you that I love going fast in a straight line with the GTR. The Supra has that element of surprise, or the element of unknown, being a rear-wheel drive car. But due to the fact that the suspension's so nice and it's such a well-planted car, you get that kick out, that fun, that excitement that comes with the rear-wheel drive. But the controllability and the kind of the confidence as a driver with the way the car is built. So I love both cars. I'll never get rid of the GTR. I made that mistake once and got another one real quick. But this is definitely something that I can see myself wanting to drive every single day. And again, it really feels a lot closer to the 458 in its handling than the GTR does. A lot smaller of a car on the inside as well. You know, as you can see when you take a look, a design between Toyota and BMW putting this together, I really enjoy the cockpit of the car, and I couldn't be any happier with it. So I appreciate you guys all taking the time to hear a little bit about my build. If you want to follow more along with it, you can hit me up on Instagram at SlowGTR. You can follow there, SlowGTR on YouTube, or Chris GTR Hill on Facebook. Also Teal Team 6, which this is one of 6 teal cars that I'm building. The GTR being number 1, the Ferrari number 2, and the Supra is number 3, Teal Team 6 on TikTok. So I want to thank you guys and Supra MK5. You guys got to follow them on Instagram and on YouTube at Supra MK5. Tons of great content. You get to see stuff like this and all the amazing builds that are here at SEMA. Just an awesome group to be a part of, and just great content around. So thank you very much, Supra MK5. I appreciate you.